Welcome to the intermission where on purpose we boss up, heal, glow up, and stand on big business. I am your host, Nika Nicole. Now let's get into the topic of this intermission. I was dating someone at the time, and this person looked me right in my face and was like, "You're weak." I said, "What? You're weak?" I was like, "I'm not weak. I'm a strong woman. I know how to fight. I've been through so much and was not broken." She said, "You're weak." Yes, I said she. Hey y'all. So I'm currently single, and I'm speaking to the single crew who is currently waiting on their boo. I'm waiting on my boo. You waiting on your boo? Yeah, we is. I can only speak from a place of transparency and only speak to the people who are on my level or rising up to be at my level. Hey y'all. So I have the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands with the Oracle card, soulmate relationship, new romance with a spiritual base is here for you now. There is love coming in for us singles who have been in relationships where we lacked boundaries. That's tonight's topic. Boundaries, okay? It's not until just recently that I have discovered that what this person had told me was that I really like boundaries. Not having boundaries makes a person weak and an easy target to be manipulated and hurt and left in financial hardships, emotionally depleted, depressed, all that shit. Lacking boundaries says, I stand for nothing, so I'll fall for anything. When you lack boundaries, you'll believe any and everything a person tells you. You will put all your trust into this person, give them all your love, the keys to your home, the keys to your car, your money, thinking that by doing this is going to make them love you more. But in all reality, it's like, you're silly. You're silly because, first of all, you have worked so hard to get to where you are at, and this person has not shown you that they are worthy of having your time, money, access to everything that you worked hard for. See, trust is to be earned and not just given, is what I have learned. Looking into the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in this soulmate relationship, love is coming in for us, boo-boo. And let me tell you, just because you have experienced messed up relationships where you lacked boundaries, and then you hopped into another relationship, and then again you experienced the same thing in that relationship, but you was just able to, deal with it a little bit better, was not making you stronger. Well, it made you stronger, right? It made you stronger in a sense to get to where you are at now, right? But we were thinking that, I'm strong so I could go through this. I could get through anything. But being strong is setting boundaries. That's why we kept experiencing the same thing, but just with different people. So now we have grown into the energy where it's time to set those boundaries, where we can take those past experiences with those individuals and stand on big business and be seen as strong individuals. I'm good while you're here and I'll be good while you're gone. But while you're here, you're going to respect these boundaries. Okay? Love is coming in, and as we are waiting for this love to manifest in our life, it's time for us to take heed of what boundaries we need to set. We have to contemplate on what we really want. Okay? Because in the past, you were taking just anything. The people I dated was fine, but they really wasn't for me. Because the moment that I said no, it was a problem. See, the thing is that you can't just let people do what they want to do out the gate with you, because then when you grow tired of it because you were saying yes when you were really meaning no all these times, and you try to change it, it doesn't work like that. Like, out the gate, you have to be, this is what it is, this is how it's gonna go, that is that, and you got to stand on that. You can't try to go and switch it up, because it's too late after that. Now you being weird, you acting different, all this other stuff, right? But in reality, it's like, no, I'm still the same person. It's just that I don't like this, and I never liked it. I just didn't say anything because I didn't want to lose you. Can we save that now? We can save all that, right? Look, I like to be called and not only just text messages. Like, you have to call me. I have to talk to you. Don't call me after 10 o'clock because I'm asleep. I got work in the morning. If you could only see me after 10, 11 p.m., then don't come at all. Don't call me before 10 o'clock a.m. because I need to get my mental state together. I need to focus on setting the energy for my day. No, you cannot use my car. Yeah. Like, just start setting those boundaries out the gate. Like, if you want people who are supportive and helpful, then you got to make people understand, like, look, this is what I'm going for and this is what I'm not going for. Like, if we in my car and you ask me to take you somewhere, don't ask me to pick up somebody else, especially if I'm helping you do something. This ain't for them. And stop letting people use your car. Stop letting people move in with you. You have to set those boundaries. Okay, because when you allow people into your energy and their energy is not right, then that disrupts your whole flow. So you have to look into the reason why you were left out in the cold. Okay? Did you let this person use your car and they ran it to the ground? Did you let this person move in and they ain't pay no rent? Did you give this person all your trust and they ruined it? It's time to take checks and balances on what you allowed by not setting boundaries. Like, okay, so this person did this because I allowed this. I experienced this because I did not say this. When you set boundaries, That weeds out the bad apples. Who's for you, who's not for you. Okay? Because quiet as it is kept, people who are for you will respect your boundaries, and the person that is for you is going to love you because you have boundaries. You're not going for just anything. People play with you because they know they can. But a person is not going to play with somebody that set boundaries and they stand on business about it. Tonight's reading is telling us all to contemplate on what it is that we want to experience in this new romance, so that way it can be created, because the energy is here. But what you gonna do with it? Spend time alone with yourself and just meditate what you want. Do you want a supportive and loving partner that supports you and financially, that they can support you mentally? You get what I'm saying? Like, what it is, what do you want? It's time to figure out. Because you have to protect your peace. And you have to protect everything that you worked hard for. And when you do not set boundaries, it exudes desperateness. You just meet someone, y'all in a relationship, and y'all got something y'all doing, right? Y'all doing y'all little thing. They get a phone call. And they're like, oh, okay, bet, cool. Yep, we're going to come through. Well, you're thinking, I thought we were spending time together. Now you want to pick up people? This is what you're thinking in your head, but you're not saying anything. That is the moment that you like, hey, we spending time together. When we're spending time together, that's our time. Okay? You spend time with them on your time. If our date is done for tonight, then let me take you back to your car, or let me drop you off, or you could drop me off, whatever the case may be. Because that means this person is not valuing the time that they are spending with you. You're dating someone and y'all visiting with each other. They get a phone call from another person they're dating, and they're speaking to this person in your presence. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. Like, I don't care if we ain't together or not, but you're not going to be talking to them in my presence. Like, I'm not jealous. I just have boundaries. Period. And you ain't going to play with me like that. Talk to them on your own time. And when you with them, you can talk to me on your own time. Like, don't talk to me while you over there with them. People be thinking you a sucker when you allow these type of things to go on. And that what leaves you out in the cold, because guess what happens? They leave you because they want to be with somebody that they can take serious. People with no boundaries, they don't take them serious. They can play with them all day. But what you ain't going to do is play with me and mine. That's what you're not going to do. So to all my single people, it's time to stand on big business about you. And we cannot make anyone see our value. We cannot make anyone see that we work so hard to get what we got. The only thing that we can do is set our boundaries, enforce our boundaries, and take action accordingly when people cross our boundaries. Now that's up to you how you gonna take those actions. You get what I'm saying? However, don't let a person play with you. It was so great getting this message out. And I hope this reaches the people who it needs to reach. I know what I'm going to do. I hope you know what you're going to do. And I hope what we all going to do is really focus on setting strong boundaries and enforce them. So that way we could be taken seriously. Because a person is going to respect you and your boundaries if they are for you. And sometimes we see like, oh, why is this person doing right by them and they didn't do right by me? That's because that person set their law. This is what you ain't gonna do with me. Because there's the dough. I love you all.